Roll call.
Here.
Yeah.
Here. Here.
Here.
Here.
Here. Wait. Here. Okay. Preliminary matters. Presentation to Chief Aaron Leach for his graduation from the 289th session of the FBI National Academy. Mr.
Yes,
Mayor.
thank you, Mr. President. I'm so proud to present this to the chief. A little background, though, on the history of the academy that he just attended. So, the FBI National Academy is internationally renowned for its academic excellence and rigorous training programs. And Chief Leach's successful completion of this prestigious program is a testament to his pursuit of excellence. Over the course of 10 weeks, Chief Leach underwent advanced communication, leadership, and fitness training, demonstrating his steadfast determination to enhance his skills and capabilities as a law enforcement professional. In the 28th session of the National Academy, Chief Leach stood among 197 law enforcement officers, consisting of men and women from 47 states and the District of Columbia. The class included members of law enforcement agencies from 23 countries, 4 military organizations, and 5 federal civilian organizations. Together, they represented the best and brightest in their field, united by a shared commitment to upholding the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. As a graduate of the FBI National Academy, Chief Leach has not only distinguished himself as a leader within our department, but has also brought honor and recognition to our entire community. Therefore, on behalf of the council and the Borough of Franklin Park as mayor, it is my privilege to present Chief Aaron Leach with his yellow brick, which symbolizes his completion of the FBI National Academy's physically demanding 6.1-mile run with an obstacle course. This yellow brick represents Chief Leach's dedication, resilience, and determination to overcome challenges and achieve his goals. A true testament to his leadership and commitment to service. And Chief Leach, if you come up, I'll meet you out there. And my honor. Well-deserved yellow brick.
Congratulations. Public comments. Residents and taxpayers of the borough are permitted to comment on current matters, concern, or agenda items which are before the council this evening. If you would like to address our council this evening, we ask that you please stand at the microphone, give your name, spell your last name, give your address so you will properly be identified for the minute record. Each speaker will be limited to 5 minutes. As an alternative, written comments can be submitted to public comments at franklinparkborough.us prior to 12 noon Eastern Time on Wednesday, April 17th, 2024, in order to be considered for this meeting. Please include April 17th public comment as the subject of your email and include your name and address so you're properly identified for the record. We do have one resident that has registered to speak. James Kelly. Oh, yep, come on up.
Yeah, James Kelly, 2445 Brant School Road.
Reg, I was just wondering, how we were coming along on the project, talking about.
Just as background information, Mr. Kelly lives on Branch School Road, and water from Branch School Road flows through I believe, a pipe properties above you, and then it opens up in your property, and then it comes to Borough pipe under Rosemary Drive. And Mr. Kelly gets flooding during heavy rains because the water backs up trying to get under that 18-inch pipe under Rosemary Drive.
Right, it goes from 24-inch to 18.
Right. Gary Buchanan's doing a little further research. He's been out there to Mr. Kelly's property before, and Mr. Kelly and I spoke here. We're doing a little further research on the upstream pipe as well as the Rosemary pipe to make sure that the Rosemary pipe is clear.
Mhm. I
we-
called the county the other day to have them come down and clean it again, but you know how long that
Sure.
takes.
What we want to make sure we don't do is if we need to go in and make the Rosemary pipe larger, we don't want to flood the people downstream because of that. So we just want to make sure we do our due diligence on that.
Okay,
But we know about it and we're on it.
okay. That's what, just I wanted to,
Sure.
keep all the ducks in order and stuff.
How'd you fare last week? How'd it go? Pretty bad.
A foot in my basement. I mean, it came up over Rosemary, but it didn't go into Branch School. Now, last year, there was a foot of water over Branch School Road. I mean, it comes and it's just, you can't take 24 inches into 18. It just, the math doesn't work, I've been fighting this for 20 years, but finally going through the modes and everything to, see what can be done. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Monthly reports. Let's see. The minutes of the March 20th, 2024 pre-post meeting, March 20th, 2024 regular meeting, and April 3rd, 2024 work session minutes were given to the mayor and council. Are there any additions or corrections? Seeing as there are none, motion number one.
Move the minutes of the March 20th, 2024 pre-post meeting, the March 20th, 2024 regular meeting, and the April 3rd, 2024 work session minutes be approved.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Be accepted as read.
Second.
We should
Yeah, we
read
need
it.
to read it.
Let's read it.
General fund revenues year to date through March. General fund expenditures year to date through March. Total $2,100,390. And that represents 14.06%.
Okay.
Move the March treasurer's financial report be accepted as read.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Police report.
Police report? Thank you, Mr. President. For the month of March, our Franklin Park Police had serviced 444 calls that resulted in 10 arrests. 2 DUI, 1 retail theft, 1 theft by unlawful taking, 2 warrant, 1 disorderly conduct, 1 leash law, 1 simple assault, and 1 duty to render an aid. And we had 122 citations issued and 233 warnings, and that completes the police report, Mr. President.
We recommend the police report be filed with the police secretary.
Fire report.
Thank you, Mr. President. For the month of March, the fire company responded to 17 calls with the following breakdown. 6 dispatched and canceled en route, 2 vehicle accidents with general cleanup and traffic control, 1 passenger vehicle fire, 1 smoke detector activation, 1 carbon monoxide detector activation with no CO present, 1 carbon monoxide detector activation due to malfunction, 1 carbon monoxide incident. A vehicle was left running in a garage and 2 victims were hospitalized. 1 power line down, 1 smoke scare or odors of smoke scare, 1 combustible flammable liquid spill, 1 intentional transmission of alarm. The fire company was assisted by other fire companies once, and we assisted other fire companies 2 times. For the month of March, the company expended 473 volunteer man-hours. For the past 12 months, the company has expended 5,843 volunteer man-hours. End of report, Mr. President.
Building inspector's report.
Mr. President, inspection report for March 2024, 29 permits were issued this month. 5 single-family dwellings, 2 additions, 4 decks, 4 fences, 1 swimming pool, 1 outbuilding, 2 signs, and 10 miscellaneous permits were issued. March total value of construction was $2,694,343. Total fees collected for the month were $33,814. End of report.
Announcement of executive session. Borough Council held an executive session on April 3rd, 2024 to discuss police personnel, cybersecurity, attorney-client privilege regarding cityscape contract negotiations, potential property acquisition, Harbin Farms, Scarlett Bedner litigation, and on April 17th, executive session to discuss Latera Holdings LLC and Scarlett Bedner as well, litigation. Yep. Old business, there is none. Moving on to new business. Motion number 3.
Move council authorize the payment of the bills which have been reviewed and approved since the last meeting.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to approve subdivision application number SS-24-04-01 submitted by Tate Engineering for the Vandervoort Plan revised, the Vandervoort Plan revised to subdivide 1 lot into 2 lots at the property located at 2504 Branch School Road in the R2 zoning district, contingent upon compliance with the building/zoning inspector's staff report dated March 26th, 2024, and the letter from LSSE dated March 11th, 2024.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to, go ahead, Dr.
Move to approve and subdivision number SF-24-03-01 submitted by Deerfield State FP Development LLC for the Deerfield State Plan of lot number 2A revised final to allow separation of phase 2 into phase 2A and 2B as previously approved as resolution number 1218-2020 adopted by Borough Council on May 27, 2020, granting preliminary and final subdivision approval for the Deerfield State Plan of lots number 1 and number 2 located at 2460 and 2474 Eagles Road with conditions.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move Northwest Bank letter of credit number 8305004940 in the amended amount of $426,250. The Black Oak Investments Office Building be reduced by $168,080, leaving a balance of $258,170 in accordance with the letter from Lennon Smith Solray Engineering, Inc., dated April 10, 2024.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to authorize the borough to enter into a first addendum to development agreement with Black Oak Investments LLC for site development and construction of the Black Oak Investments office building located at 2402 Nicholson Road in order to extend the completion period until April 29th, 2025.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to award Demex LLC of Butler, PA, the bid for the MS4 sediment reduction Matterhorn Basin retrofit project at a cost of $299,789.78.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to appoint Regis J. Ebner, Borough Manager, as the Americans with Disability Act Coordinator for the borough.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. No, what?
No pay raises.
Of course.
Hmm.
Mr. Younger, would you summarize resolution number 1362-2024?
Yes, this is resolution number 1362 of 2024. It is a resolution of the Borough of Franklin Park, County of Allegheny, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, adopting and publishing grievance procedures for a resolution of complaints arising under Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act. This is required because the borough recently attained 50 employees and is now subject to these provisions.
Move to adopt resolution number 1362-2024, adopting and publishing grievance procedures for resolution of complaints arising under Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to Land State 2024 scholarship reception.
Second.
Thank you. I'll do that. I'm very honored to announce those recipients. My turn? We're good?
Sure.
Yes, scholarship recipients are, they're not here tonight, but we're just announcing their names tonight. Vijay Aurora, North Allegheny High School. Claire Cho, North Allegheny High School. Ava DiGiacomo, North Allegheny High School. Haley Duffy, North Allegheny High School. Mary Gartner, Our Lady of the Sacred Heart High School. Megan Mansantaso. I got it. I had it.
It's not Muslinski, I know that.
Minnesota.
Minnesotis, that's it. Thank you. Megan Minnesotis, North Allegheny High School. Max McCarron, Shady Side Academy. Evan O'Keefe, North Allegheny High School. Natalie Rack, North Allegheny High School. Jake Rackenmacher, North Allegheny High School. Ainer, Shaley, North Allegheny High School. Benjamin Truesdell, North Allegheny High School, and Colin Wang, North Allegheny High School. That completes the list. Thank you.
Seeing as the motion has been seconded, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move the treasurer's office be authorized to prepare a check in the amount of $94,166 payable to Northland Library for the second quarter payment of 2024.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move the
You could just say as listed on the.
All right.
You don't need to.
Fair enough. Move the following 2024 spring commodity bid be awarded as submitted to the Shaycog Purchasing Alliance for its bid opening on March 7, 2024, as listed on the agenda.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to authorize the borough to enter into the agreement with Cityscape Consultant and Inc. of Orlando, Florida for wireless consulting service at the total cost of $108,850 as set forth in the proposed scope of the work.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to authorize the purchase of a 19-millimeter digital sign, including 2 single-face full-color LED displays from Visual Information Systems of Pittsburgh, PA, at a cost of $18,979 under CoStar's contract number 032-E22-049.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Younger, would you summarize resolution number 1363-2024?
Certainly, this is resolution number 1363 of 2024. It is a resolution of the Borough of Franklin Park, Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, authorizing the acquisition of vacant real property located on McAleer Road and identified as Allegheny County Blot and Lock number 822-F-319 for public purposes.
Move to adopt resolution number 1363-2024, authorizing the acquisition of vacant real property located on McAleer Road and identified as Allegheny County Block and Lot number 822-F-319 for public purposes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to authorize the board to enter into a temporary construction and permanent access and permanent storage and easement agreement with Douglas J. and Rich and Melissa A. Rich, and to restore a portion of the unnamed tributary to Fish Run, which is located in the Fish Run watershed.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Move to approve the mutual general release of all claims to settle the litigation involving Scarlett Bednar, LP, in the Allegheny County Court of Common Pleas, docketed at GD 21-014-864, and in the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Pennsylvania, docketed at 222 CV 269, as recommended by Insurance Defense Counsel.
Second.
All those in favor?
Mr. President,
Yep.
I just want to note that I'm abstaining from voting here as I've recused myself from everything involving this matter, as I live in Hartman Farms.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? And one abstention.
Mhm.
Motion carries. Motion 19.
Yep, I'll try it. It's got some names I'm not sure I'll be able to properly pronounce, but I was reading it in advance, so if I mess up some of the names, you know why. Move to approve the assignment and assumption agreement among JJT Holdings LLC as a signer, Vazineth, Chand, Raiskar, and Harini Raja Oakland, I'm not quite sure how to say that last name, as a signee, and the Borough of Franklin Park in the form acceptable to the Borough Solicitor, committing the assignee to develop the Nicholson Heights plan for 3 townhouses located at 2425 and a half Nicholson Road in the M1 zoning district in accordance with the approval and the conditions listed in Resolution 1304-2022 and reapproved May 17th of 2023.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Yarger, would you summarize resolution number 1364-2024?
Yes, this is resolution number 1364 of 2024. This is a resolution of the Borough of Franklin Park, Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, accepting the donation and dedication of blot and lock number 821-H-22 from Patel Contracting, Inc.
Move to adopt resolution number 1364 of 2024, authorizing acceptance of a deed of dedication from Patel Contracting Incorporated for vacant real property located on Royal Oak Drive and identified as Allegheny County Block and Lot number 821H22 for public purposes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, comments?
Yes.
Yep. Borough Manager,
No further comment.
Solicitor,
No further comment.
okay, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, just again, congratulations, Chief. Great accomplishment, and we're happy to have you back. So thank you for that. That's it. That's all.
Ms. Checa,
Same, I echo what the mayor says. Congratulations and welcome back.
Malcolm.
Not going to be left behind. Me too, same.
Mr. Muslinski,
Same, of course, Chief. Congratulations, and congratulations to our scholarship recipients.
I believe.
No further comment.
Okay, Schwartzmeyer.
Yes, thank you. Congratulations, Chief. And I was going to challenge you to a race before you did that, but now I think you look like you're even in better shape. So I don't think I'll do that. So, I know that was a heck of an effort on your part. It was, what, 12 weeks? 10 weeks. He was away from home a long time. So, thanks for putting that effort into all that education. One thing I would like to mention, and I know Uday and Laura and Reed and we had a chance to go to the ALOM conference a little over a week ago, and I think we did pick up some very useful information for the borough. There were discussions on emergency management medicine services, which, as you probably have heard in a lot of the meetings, there's a lot of discussion with the McCandless Franklin Park Ambulance Authority on funding and how to keep it solvent. So there was a lot of ideas that we picked up during those conferences. I took away probably a half a dozen or more, maybe close to a dozen, really good ideas on things that we can look at here that might enhance some of the ways we're doing business or some of the services that we're offering. So it's hard to break away from the family for 2 days to do something like that, but it was certainly worth the effort and the time going up there. And it was great to see 2.5 or 3 inches of snow the morning as we pulled in. So it was kind of the last snow of the season that we got to see. So I appreciate the borough sending us up there, and I think it was a worthwhile trip for everybody. I'm speaking for my other fellow councilmen and the manager, and I believe we all got something useful out of that conference. Nothing further, Mr.
Okay.
President.
Mr. Rainbow,
Nothing this evening, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Phillips,
No additional report, Mr. President.
Chief.
Just to thank the mayor and council for the opportunity of the borough.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to echo what Tom said about the conference. A lot was gained from there. Hopefully there's things we can put in motion in the borough. Move the borough forward, solve some of our problems. Chief, congrats again. Okay, public comments. Yes, time for public comments.
Charles Horton, 1654 Farmington Court. So going back to motion 14, hiring cityscape consultants to advise Franklin Park about cell towers. During the process, which has gone on for some months of negotiating with them, those negotiations being quite systematically hidden from the public in back rooms, even invoking attorney-client privilege. When I asked about this a few months ago, I was told that this was to protect Franklin Park's position in negotiating with Cityscape. Obviously, those negotiations have concluded. They are now hired. So please bring us up to speed about what those negotiations entailed, what was added to or removed from their contract and their scope of responsibilities.
No, that's not how it works. If you want a copy, once it's signed by everybody, you can have a copy of the contract that's signed with them. But we don't discuss at this point or at any time attorney-client privileged discussions.
I'm not asking you to
You just
share.
did.
I'm asking you to share the difference between their original proposal and what was signed.
You can have what is finalized and signed. Once, if you file a right to know request, you can get that. But drafts are not public. Negotiations are not public.
Tell me what they're proposing to do at this point.
You can request a copy of their contract that has their scope of work. And once it's signed by both parties.
What praiseworthy reason is there to withhold even the final contract?
We're not. I've just told you you can get it once we're done. But Dr.
Saying
Horton, we
even
know
that we
you've
have
been,
to file an FOIA request.
yes, as anybody would for any contracts. There's nothing
I would just-
unique. There's nothing different about that.
I'd just like to ask the council, each of you, is this why you went into municipal government? To do stuff in a back room and hide it from the public? Is this your idea of transparency and of keeping the residents of Franklin Park, the citizens who voted you into office, apprised of what you are doing ostensibly on their behalf?
Dr. Horton, you were here when we announced the topics of executive session. We had about 7 or 8 topics, and that no, not everything is discussed in public because of confidentiality and other provisions. All we are required to do is announce that we had those discussions to
So-
protect the public, because otherwise it's
So
Free
where the confidentiality or safety or things like that of borough residents are concerned, I absolutely see a need for it. I agree that there are some topics that would not be at all appropriate for public discussion.
Well, this is one of them, and this is under the Sunshine Act, and you can have a copy of the contract if you want it. Submit a right to know request, but to come up here after criticizing this process from the get-go, and we know your position, we understand, but this
So by
is permitted.
criticizing it changes whether I'm entitled to know about it?
No. Well,
Well, you brought up that I
anybody,
criticized it.
yes.
How
I
is that
think
relevant?
for anybody who's watching this, at home or tuning in for the first time, who doesn't know all of the history, you've made some pretty scandalous accusations here. And I want to set
Such as what?
that we are acting behind closed doors, behind the scene,
That's exactly,
hiding.
you're literally acting behind closed doors in executive session.
Right. And
I
that
think
is
that's
the
a scandalous thing to
definition
note.
of executive session that not everybody understands. You understand because we've been through this before, but I can see that you're trying to make a speech here and cast aspersions and have counsel defend themselves for acting in compliance with the Sunshine Act.
Whether or not it's in strict compliance with the Sunshine Act, you're the one that's an attorney, not me.
Right.
Whether or not it's in accordance with good government is what I am calling upon each member of council to ask him or herself tonight. Whether or not it is the way that each member of council would want to be represented, being kept in the dark, not being given information, being told, well, if you want it, you can get an FOIA request, because after all, you complained about it in the past. And you dared to call things what they were, to say a meeting behind closed doors was held behind closed doors. Ask yourself, is that why I went into municipal government? Thank you.
Anyone else? Mr. Knock, any hands raised on online? I think I heard no. Okay, get a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Meeting adjourned. Thanks.